Are you thinking of preparing your home for sale? Today we're going to talk about some tips for preparing your home for sale, talk about why you should even think about preparing your home for sale, and we're going to make a plan. I'm Beverly Bowen with Fine Properties. Today, the first thing we want to talk about is why would you even think about preparing your home for sale? Having your home on the market is a lot of work, but some preparation really does help. For one, it helps you command a higher sale price. Homes that are in tip-top condition are much more appealing to buyers. They can see that it's been well maintained and they have less to think about as far as their fixing goes. Homes that are in top shape simply sell for more than properties that are in less desirable condition. Buyers know that the home won't require a ton of work when they move in, and for that they're willing to pay a premium. A home that's prepped is just really more marketable. It sells faster, it sells often for more money, maybe even get a little bidding war going. And that equals more profits at the closing table. So now it's time to make a plan. We are going to be looking objectively at the house, trying to see it through the eyes of a buyer. We want to look at the exterior. That well-worn term, curb appeal, it's actually very real. Sometimes buyers won't even go in a home if they don't like what they see on the outside. Then we're going to look at the interior, again trying to look with fresh eyes. Sometimes things we get used to that don't work or don't look right, and we're just used to that. But this is the time now where we're going to start to pay attention. We want to make the home appealing. We'll be looking first for major repairs that need to be done. Your home's heating and air conditioning should be working well and leak-free. So should your water heater, smoke detectors, and electrical panel. Then we'll be drilling down to the little things that don't cost much but can really make a difference. So buckle up. So we're going to start outside. First impressions really are critical. Take a walk outside and assess your home's exterior. Are there major defects? Are there broken windows? Is there a leaky roof? These need to be discussed first. Then go on to make sure your home's exterior looks excellent. A messy exterior gives the impression that the home is not being maintained well. So trim your shrubs, weed your flower beds, fix any peeling paint, and keep the walkway clear. Make that front door inviting. Maybe a fresh coat of paint, a cheerful wreath, something to really make it pop. Could the front door hardware be freshened up a little? Sometimes it gets worn and we just get used to it. How about your mailbox? How does that look? Are the house numbers fading? How about a new welcome mat? Just adding a row of colorful plants near the walkway can really make the buyers feel welcome. While the realtor is opening the door, the buyers have time to evaluate the exterior and the entryway, and it forms their first impression. Now we want to move inside. The overall goal is to clean, declutter, and depersonalize. We want the buyers to envision themselves living there with room for their stuff. So first we want to declutter. Professional home stagers often recommend that you remove 50% of your items. We want it to feel spacious. Decluttering even includes furniture. Your furniture should fit the scale of the room. So get rid of any oversized furniture or pieces that are just going to detract and make the space look smaller than it really is. Buyers should easily be able to walk around the spaces without bumping into furniture. Make sure furnishings don't block doors, windows, or some interesting architectural features you may have. In a small room, maybe consider removing some extra end tables or chairs that just are really not necessary. So moving things like this, it's not really convenient, I understand that, but it's temporary, and so it's for the end goal in mind. You may even consider renting a storage space off-site to keep some of your belongings, and sometimes that's the best way to actually maximize the space in your home. So you want to go through your home, decluttering and organizing the spaces one by one. Don't just shove those things in the closets and the cabinets and the attics. As buyers look in those places. So really, the best thing is to maybe get some storage bins or baskets that tuck under beds or neatly stacked in the garage or in a closet. If you had some cute baskets or just even plastic boxes, that can be in the cabinets to help things look organized. Organize your closets and your drawers. Storage space is a huge selling point, and if your closets are filled to the brim, buyers will feel that there isn't enough storage space. Banish that pile of shoes from the entry, that stack of mail from the kitchen table, and anything else that might detract from your home's gorgeous features. After decluttering comes deep cleaning. Clean, clean, clean. Make every surface shine. From ceiling fans to floors and everything in between, clean your home until it sparkles. Hiring a professional may be the most effective way to do the job quickly and thoroughly. Next, you should consider depersonalizing your home. The goal when selling is to have a buyer fall in love with your home, picturing themselves living there and imaging their belongings inside the home. And that can be difficult if your home has your personal stamp all over it. So neutralize the space by removing anything overly personal. So that would include family photos, any souvenirs, religious symbols, diplomas, certificates, collections, all the things that make it your home, and we just want it to look like they can have it to be their home. We don't want a buyer to feel like they're intruding in your space. Now let's look at the colors. You may love bold, dramatic colors, but it may not appeal to a good portion of the buyers. So paint your walls a neutral color that will appeal to a wide range of buyers. So you may need to repaint your rooms in neutral colors, grays, beiges, whites. It will allow buyers to focus on the spaces themselves and not the color of the walls. Paint can really help small rooms appear larger and highlight architectural details such as crown molding and trim. If you don't have time to paint the whole room, consider focusing on the kitchen, the bathrooms, and the entryway. If you've had your house painted in the last few years, you can likely just touch up the scuff marks, the baseboards, and any marks that may be on the walls. If you are inclined to do the painting yourself, be sure to spend a lot of time prepping properly. It really does make a big difference. Are there any smells you need to neutralize? We often get accustomed to the smells in our home. It could be litter boxes, it could be food smells that we're used to. But be mindful of odors that might really turn people off. Now it's time for setting the stage. The goal is to create a great first impression so that buyers put your home at the top of the list. Staging can run the gamut from just some DIY little tweaks to hiring a professional stager. And you don't necessarily need to stage your entire home. Focus instead on the rooms that really impress the buyers the most. So that's the kitchen, the living rooms, the master bathroom, and the master bedroom. The shows on HGTV can help inspire you with some decorating ideas. They showcase the most popular looks and trends in home decor, which can help you make design decisions when staging your home. I would just suggest sometimes being mindful that some of those things are really trendy and they can go out of style shortly. So I would try to keep it a little more classic and neutral. Be sure to request our free download, Top 10 Home Selling Tips that you can do yourself, even if you're on a budget. Once your home is ready to sell, the trick can be maintaining the home of repairs and decoration. Showing requests can happen at a moment's notice, and you won't always have time to ready your home. Consider creating a cleaning schedule and sticking to it. Keep control of clutter by putting things away when you're done using them. Get the whole family involved so the responsibility is shared. Make a habit of wiping kitchen and bathroom fixtures and surfaces on a daily basis. Keep wastebaskets emptied. Vacuum or sweep before you leave the house. Mow the lawn and remove weeds every week. And keep your walkway and porch, the whole entryway, make it clean and accessible. For additional peace of mind, you might want to consider hiring a home inspector to do a pre-sale inspection. A home inspector can look at things and alert you if there are issues that you may not even know about, but it gives you a heads up so that you can deal with it before there's a buyer involved. When you live in a home for a long time, it's easy to overlook these little things that can make or break a buyer's decision. Selling your home is about taking an objective point of view to look at it from a buyer's perspective. Remove yourself and your memories from the equation if you can, and kind of imagine that you're seeing the home for the first time. Consider asking your friends or family for their honest feedback so you know that you've done everything that you can to make it possible for your home to look its best before you put it on the market. So yes, it is a lot of work, but it can really pay off to get the hot buyers interested in your home. When in doubt, lean on me or rely on your real estate agent. We have the local knowledge and a good pulse on what buyers are looking for in our area. We can help you get your home up to speed for the current market. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our valuable tips and videos. Be sure to click below for our free report, 10 home selling tips for the Sarasota Suncoast. It's got 10 items you can do yourself even if you're on a budget. Take care.